All right. So
Smash cut.
Guess what, everybody? Shrekfest has ended, and we are on our way home. What did you think of Shrekfest, Andrew?
you know what? Shrekfest was everything and then some. You know, playing volleyball, eating good food,
Meeting nice people.
You know, it's
Eating onions.
I ate a lot of onion when I was there. Like, I think there are several shots in this video of just me chomping down on an onion. And you know, I've never met so many nice people in one day. You know, that was an experience, and I would do it again in a heartbeat. Shrekfest 2020, here we come.
Time at Shrekfest. We all split up and did a lot of different things there, but like the gist of it is just that the people there are our people. Like, everything that happened there was related to Shrek, and if you it's hard to imagine without going there, but like, all right, you go back to your chair and you're like, what do we do next? It's time for Shrek Super Slam. It's time to go pin the tail on the moving donkey. It's the roaring competition. There's everything Shrek related, and it doesn't stop even for a second. Or if it does stop, you're looking around and seeing all the other people dressed as Shrek things, Shrek characters. I don't know. It was beautiful, and the mosh pit at the end was certainly a thing.
Oh yeah.
Not expected at all, but people know how to party at Shrekfest.
That's what's beautiful about it.
Yeah.
How about you, Ryan?
So the day started beautiful. We're like, wow, this is Shrekfest. And everyone there was there for Shrek. And everyone was great. Everyone was nice. We all had something in common. As the day went on,
what was that one thing
people slowly started showing their love for Shrek that eventually ended in a fucking crazy mosh pit. And I would redo this day over and over, ogre and ogre.
There we go.
It was 11 out of 10. I will be here next year, with or without these fuckers.
This is good.
How are you gonna get there, punk?
I will walk if I fucking need to. Oh yeah, at the end of like everything we did, everyone just started chanting the word Shrek. And it was glorious.
It was Shrek is love once too.
Shrek is love.
Shrek is love.
Shrek is love.
Yeah.
So I had a guy come up to me. I was wearing the Fiona wig and the tiara and stuff, and he just expressed his love to me and the love of Shrek with the flower. It felt emotional. I'm just like, wow, all these people are just so amazing. I didn't get the guy's number. I didn't want to, but it was the idea that counts. And honestly, it was a blast. We all lost a couple things during the mosh pit, but hey, it was worth it. Honestly, yeah, we all participated and we all did like a little bit of everything. We all spin the wheel, right? Wait, Andrew, you didn't spin the wheel.
No, I didn't.
You didn't get there in time.
But it's okay.
Yeah, for free.
But it's okay.
For free food, you had to spin the wheel of torture, and you had to do something like in front of everyone. Like Ted had to put a fucking L on his forehead.
Still has
It's
the
still there.
Right. Look at that beauty.
It's a little rough, but it stays.
All right, Ted. Once I adjust your...
Well, you'll forgive me if I just keep my eyes on the road. There is a state patrol car literally right there, and I really want to pass him, but I'm afraid he'll get mad.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna hang out right here.
Yes.
Just had a great time. It was my birthday. I think I could not have spent a better birthday. You know, you're surrounded by. You know, I've never been around so many strangers who just express that much love for other strangers. It's ridiculous. Like, we're all there for one reason, baby. Shrek. And we all know it. Nobody's hiding anything here. And you could talk to anyone. People came from all over. I talked to a guy who came from California. Some people came from, like, somewhere in Canada, I think. You know, people came from all over. You know, we drove 2 hours, and I thought that was a trek. People driving 7-8 hours just to get there, just to get a little taste of Shrek, baby. And, you know, I respect that. Honestly, 10 out of 10. We'll definitely do it again. Shrekfest 2020 can't come soon enough.
I have a little addendum. I forgot to mention this, but with everybody talking about how nice the people are, I had to point out that there was a mosh pit, but in the middle of the mosh pit, people would have, like, I think not a single costume survived without tearing or getting, like, beat up or covered in orange paint. But
That's your fault.
it's not my fault.
That is
Anyway,
your fault.
I can count at least 4 times, probably more times, if I include when people dropped stuff, where as everyone stopped the mosh pit just to help out someone who maybe dropped their phone or someone who dropped their keys or a fallen person, and everybody just pushes everybody around. But then as soon as something bad happens to someone else, they're like, all right, stop what you're doing. Whose phone is this? And they hold it above the crowd while the band's playing.
Whose shoe is this?
Yeah, the shoes. There were like 3 shoes on the floor, and they just all got like passed around over their heads. Somebody threw my hat over the crowd to me.
Oh, wow.
And I got it, and I was like, hell yeah, that guy stopped what he's doing.
Let me explain how the mosh pit went.
Oh,
Yeah.
So every song that was played, people who knew the song would like run in and fucking mosh pit, but then you'd have people that like filter out. And then they'd filter back in and the others would filter out. The final song played, which was All Star. Jake and I were on the edge of the mosh pit just watching, and somehow the second the song, like the beat picked up, we were in the middle of the mosh pit. Everyone went in and everyone was singing the song.
It tripled in size, like right then and there.
I think everyone was in it.
Yeah.
Like, at least
Sure.
everyone was over there.
Easily.
It got crazy right at the
And
end.
there's a devotion to Shrek that was on display. That was the moment where it was extremely evident.
Michael went into that mosh pit completely dry, and he came out soaking wet.
Soaked from just everything.
I don't know.
drenched.
We don't know what he was covered in.
Shrek juice, baby.
Shrek juice.
You already know.
Memories of Shrek.
Yeah.
Your tiara was in like 4 or 5
Yeah,
pieces.
your tiara got shattered.
His tiara didn't survive.
But I saved Ted's mask.
Did.
Ted's mask.
My mask got
I
knocked
remember,
off my head.
I
I lost a shoe and I lost my mask, but I got them back at the end.
I somehow didn't lose anything.
I lost just the hat, I think. Yeah. Almost lost my shoe. That would have been bad because I was barefoot.
I almost got my arm broken there. Like it was starting to like get bent
Oh,
backwards.
damn.
Oh, I actually fell completely backwards on the floor. Somebody, like, just army dragged me out of the mosh pit, picked me up, and I threw myself back in.
But that really sums it up, doesn't it? And after that, the onion eating contest happened. And
I have never seen a man eat an onion.
He was
that fast.
shaking.
Yeah, that was.
He was
I'm glad I
shaking
got that on
Yeah,
film.
we got the eating of the onion on film, and meanwhile, while the whole contest was happening, suddenly somebody started a T-pose perimeter, and there was just a whole circle around where they were eating onions of people T-posing. Was T-posing the common thing before? Or no.
It
Just
was.
like a Shrek?
We started it off with T-posing.
I know
It
that there was a
started
dance circle.
There was a dance circle, and one dude went in and T-posed. Then 3 people went in and
And then
T-posed.
everybody.
And then literally fucking everyone just ran in and was like, T-pose time.
And then it ended when someone yelled Shrek, and then everybody just started yelling Shrek.
And we're all jumping up and down.
It was a magical moment.
That was a good way to start the day.
And there's
A
the
very
OG
good way to-
Shrek. You know, I didn't actually think I'd get to meet, you know, like on all like the trailers for the Shrekfest. There's
that
like
one.
there's the one Shrek, like the hardcore Shrek. And I played volleyball with him. He was on my team. He wasn't very good, but what he lacked in volleyball talent, he made up for in Shrek-like
charisma.
energy.
Oh yeah.
He was an
It
absolute.
was clearly his swamp.
It was clearly his swamp.
I
It was an
remember
absolute pleasure.
we showed up and we're putting on our like face paint and shit, and I looked to the left and the original Shrek guy was sitting there. I'm like, holy fuck, that's actually the guy.
They say never meet your
there.
heroes, but
We met our
they don't know shit. Meet your heroes as often as possible.
It's as if during the whole year, everyone just bottles up their Shrek love and their Shrek energy, and then just one day where it all comes out, and
It was
it was
beautiful.
explosive. The energy was just I had people just talk to me about how much energy they had, how much energy they perceived others to have. And that was it. It was Shrek energy.
Big Shrek energy.
Big
Shrekergy.
Shrekergy.
And not to mention, the moment we got back to the hotel, we fucking crashed.
It was 9:30. And
Yeah, I was like-
all ready for bed.
I was checking my phone. Is it like 1 in the morning? And it was actually 9:30, and we were decimated.
I do have a key note. So someone we do know, name not included, had actually messaged me saying, "Is Shrekfest actually real?" And I recorded a clip of just all of us, screaming the name of Shrek. And I said, yes, it is real. Some people, not some, a lot of people don't know about Shrekfest. But it definitely is a thing. And it may be a dumb idea at first, but once you go and experience it and watch this video on how it actually is, it's just a blast. One huge party.
Like, we got there, and I think we were all thinking, like, all these people actually just showed up to do this. And then within 10 minutes, we were all part of that group just going, fuck yeah, Shrek.
Right?
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna be the ones that.
Yeah.
we went to.
Did you think we were gonna be the ones that like overdid it or something?
Well, no, I just thought because when we first got there, and we had gone to Party City before, and we had bought all the body paint and all that good stuff and all our little costumes. There weren't that many people. There were like 3 other people who had gone hard. And I was like, oh shit, we might have a chance in this costume contest. But then everyone else showed up.
Everyone else.
People been preparing.
Yeah.
We spent 15 minutes at a Party City. Some of these people, they gave their all. They brought their A game.
There's a man dressed up as Farquaad in bed. That was probably my favorite
An
costume.
absolute beauty.
I think that blanket was like attached to him.
It was.
And
Oh
they
my
just
gosh.
had that hairy chest. It looked perfect. There was a
He had the little martini
They were Shrek
glass or
Jesus.
whatever. Shrek Jesus.
Yeah.
Shrek Jesus.
He called us. We're his brogers.
Yeah, we shook hands with Shrek Jesus.
We were his
He
brokers.
called us his brogers.
Which you can't. That's not something you take back.
He did not once.
Oh no, we're brokers for life now.
Brogers for life.
Jesus. All in all, for Shrekfest 2020, we're gonna do it bigger and we're gonna do it better.
And we're
Amen.
gonna do it Shrek.
Shreker.
It's too much for Mr. Incredible.
It'll be bigger, better. Hopefully the other boys will be able to make it next
Oh,
time.
yeah. We're gonna get a
The
huge
full group,
We're
yeah.
gonna have the big group. We're gonna have better
Multiple cars.
costumes, maybe.
We'll see. We'll see if we have a budget.
There's a charm
There's
to
a charm.
15-minute Party City.
That could be like our challenge. We have like 15 minutes
Costume.
to create a costume.
You never know what you have until it's all over.
Beautiful. Well, what do you have to say?
I was just gonna say, same thing that started it all. Shrek's love, man. Shrek is love.
Somebody once told me the world is going to roll